Hey guys, welcome to the first of many, I hope, Rejected podcast. We are Rejected Monsters. I'm Wilma. This is Brooke.
Hello.
We are a band, if you've never seen us, that actually talks and sings about forgotten, rejected monster movies and horror movies. I had to specify because some of the movies kind of border on monsters.
Yeah.
But we're doing our podcast because every time we talk, people are like, "You guys should start a podcast." Because apparently I have a weird brain.
So I'm going to pour a beer because I just went to the store and found Hazing Arizona, hazy IPA, and I just could not leave it there. So we're going to give that one a shot while we're chatting.
Well, what's fun about it is it's actually a reference because it's got Nicolas Cage on it.
Well, and they may not know what he would.
Yeah, there's a movie called Raising Arizona that takes place in Tucson, Arizona. We do not live in Tucson, but we live in Arizona.
And
So
I'm not a big fan of Nicolas Cage, but I just had to get the Nicolas Cage beer because I think it's amazing.
she's the baby drinker. I'm drinking my Red's Wicked. I'm not even a huge fan of this, but they don't have it in them.
Yeah, she drinks girly drinks.
So,
What are we talking about today, Will?
well, I figured that'd actually be a twofer subject for the first time, just to get some entertainment in there, because I have been excessively binge watching X-Files.
Yeah, not like those episodes you were watching that were so freaking stupid. Oh my god, I couldn't even deal. It was bad.
Yeah. Well, you don't know much about the X-Files. So that's what we're starting with.
Okay.
Because the second subject, you might actually have some memory on.
Sex sounds like way a long time ago, but
You don't remember it so good.
no. And whatever that thing with Kathy Griffin was just stupid.
Oh, the Kathy Griffin episode where she had an identical twin from the same father, different mother, and then like anytime they were close to each other, it would cause a rift in time and destruction where everything was destroying itself because they copied each other without trying to, and then they fell in love with the same man who also happened to also have a twin. That had the same
that
problem.
must have been that one. I don't know. Whatever it was stupid, and I couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
Not quite deathbed stupid, but stupid.
Oh my god! Don't bring up that.
We did a song about it.
Yeah, we did a song about it, but I'm the only one in the whole band that watched it. We were a four-piece at the time.
I watched 15 minutes so I could write a verse. That's all I needed.
I watched the whole damn movie.
I'm sorry. My condolences.
Yeah. But, yeah, so with X-Files, I'm going over it broadly, not specific episodes.
Okay.
Because if we went over specific episodes, this would be its own podcast.
Yeah, I don't know how to talk that much about X-Files things.
Yes.
They may not want to hear that much about X-Files things.
No. So, for those of you who don't know, X-Files was a TV show that starred Duchovny as Fox Mulder, and I don't know the actress's name.
Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson? Mm-hmm. She knows the name. Played Scully. Scully was the character that was like didn't believe in any of the extraterrestrial or paranormal and stuff.
The skeptic.
Where Mulder believed anything and everything. But throughout the series, you find that Mulder was right more times than not, and Scully was constantly wrong. But near the end of the 7th season, Scully started believing, and then Mulder got abducted. So the 8th season was them trying to find Mulder.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, this whole thing is gonna be spoiler alerts.
Okay. I mean, and the show's been done for years and years, so you know.
Well, since 2018, they brought it back and ended it in 2018. But after that point, Scully got partnered with a skeptic because now she was a believer. And that's where I'm at in the series. Like, where they just found Mulder after he was dead, and then they found out he wasn't actually dead, he was infected with an alien virus that was going to make him clone himself into an alien being.
Plausible.
But that's a brief synopsis of the show overall. They are FBI agents, but there are specifics in the show that I think are important, that I think actually reflect a lot based on the kind of movies that we write our songs based on.
Okay.
Each episode is like its own like B movie. Some are like 3 episodes long.
Some of them are worse than others. Like the Kathy Griffin episode.
You've not even seen the worst episodes. I have. There's some really bad ones.
I've watched all of Buffy. I've seen like some really bad episodes.
Why are you bringing up Buffy right now? My cat.
I know, yeah, we.
Haha.
It's Drusilla.
This is Drusilla. Yeah. There is episodes touching on X-Files, on transgenderism. There's episodes talking on religion, on extraterrestrial, of course, spiritual understandings, kindness, hatred, violence. Now, out of those, which subject do you think was the most jarring to pop up?
Trans?
Yes, that caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Because when I first saw it, I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, cool. Now, I rewatched the series as a trans woman. I'm like, this episode, holy crap. This episode. The episode in question, it's an alien that starts having sex with someone and switches into their shape.
I think I saw bits and pieces of that when I was staring at my phone.
Mm-hmm. So, the reason that I think that would be considered a transgender conversation is the backlash to that episode. There's only been a few episodes of X-Files that have had backlash. That one, the one with the cannibal, like, incest family.
Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, except this one was based on a real family.
Like Texas Chainsaw
To a certain extent.
Massacre. That was Ed Gein, though.
Yeah, Ed Gein was what that one was.
Their faces.
Yeah, X-Files was not. It was about an actual cannibal family. The same family that the Wrong Turn and Hills of Eyes movies were loosely based on. So, I don't know where my brain was going with this.
I don't know. Side note: I've been to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house, like one that I did in the movie. Yeah, it's in Kingsland, Texas, and it's a restaurant, and you can go eat in it.
I don't think I'd want to do that. I remember the dinner scene with them praying and then eating the people.
It's nice now. You have to like probably not wear your Bowie vest.
Oh, so, but it raised controversy because at the time X-Files was not like, and it still isn't like a adult rated show. It was like, PG-13. So, like, kids were seeing it and there's questions being raised. And because of that, the writer of the episode had to explain that it was not trans. It was an alien that was adapting to look like people.
So it was like, you can like the episode. It's not actually about trans people.
Exactly. It's a walk back.
Yeah.
Because it was even mentioned as transsexuality in the episode. There was another episode later on where a person who was male was dressing as a woman hooker to lure hookers into a church, but that's a separate story.
Sounds like you'd be fun at parties.
But so the reason I wanted to bring up this thing about X-Files and a little bit of history of X-Files a little bit, like that was the first time I ever saw the Vandals being listed, was an episode with a guy that was obsessed with arcade games, wearing a Vandal shirt, listening to the song Hey Man, Nice Shot, every time he's getting ready to kill people with the lightning heat control.
Like the Vandals?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't think that was the Vandals.
No. That was a Filter.
Okay, yeah, okay.
No, but he wore a Vandal shirt all the time.
Okay.
And I also had Jack Black in that episode too.
Side note, Brutal Legend. I really liked that game.
That's a big thing with X-Files. There's a lot of, you brought up Kathy Griffin,
Yeah.
there's Jack Black. The guy that played the agent that replaced Mulder was actually in Terminator 2 as the Terminator that was trying to kill John Connor.
The one that melted into puddles?
Yes.
Oh.
He was in there as their guy that replaced Mulder.
Okay, didn't know.
Agent John Doggett. But there's a lot of famous people, famous songs, introductions to people in that series. But the reason I brought it up is I was hoping you would point to that episode. Because the second subject, Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Okay.
Did you ever see it?
It's been quite some time, but I watched it a lot. I loved Freddy growing up.
Did you see it? If you did, I don't know, figure out how to contact me. I don't know. Well, you saw the first one, you remember the first one, how dark and brooding it was, right?
Vaguely, yes.
Okay.
Was the second one the one that had Johnny Depp in it?
No, that was the first one.
I remember the one with Johnny Depp. But I'm sure I've seen the second one.
The second one is a departure. So it's a boy, a single person, who is seeing Freddy, and it's through him that people get killed. The whole story of Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is bizarre. There's a lot of homoerotic stuff added to it. Like the main character, leaving his girlfriend just to go cuddle in bed with his best male friend. Things like that.
I don't remember that part, but okay.
That's the second movie. And there's also a coach, the football coach / gym teacher, who he runs into in the middle of the night at a leather daddy bar. So, the reason I'm bringing up it is I think the second movie is entirely about being trans or being gay. Because throughout the series, it's only him. It's in his head, and you see his hand become the glove of Freddy and stuff like that. And then at the end of the movie, at a party where he's hugging with his best friend, and they're sitting there hugging and like cuddling and stuff, Freddy kills his best friend, and then Freddy pops out of this man, like it's in fighting his internal demons.
Okay.
Because it's hinted out throughout the whole I want to say episode movie that in the end he loved his male best friend more than his girlfriend. It kept bringing up the themes of homosexuality over and over again. There was sexual flirting from the gym coach teacher dude to him, where they, like, in his leather daddy outfit, was making him run laps around the gym.
I'm pretty sure Freddy killed that guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I remember that part.
Freddy killed all of them, but it was actually the main character that was killing them because Freddy possessed him. Now, some people are arguing that it's just a possession movie. I think there's more to it than that. Just like there was for many other situations, like The Matrix. The Wachowskis are both trans.
True confession, I watched like one Matrix movie once, and I probably fell asleep in it.
I watched all of them. The Wachowskis wrote The Matrix, and they realized after the fact that it was actually them going further down the rabbit hole of being who they were and learning the truth about themselves as being trans. That stuff like that happens a lot. There's a lot of confessions, a lot of noticings of it. And I think the writer of the second Nightmare on Elm Street movie legitimately was fighting that. Whether they intentionally were writing it or not.
Right.
So that's a major subject for this. Now, going into depth of it, the writer and director had denied it for years, but when it was brought up to their attention within the last like 10 years, they were like, that actually kind of fits into the themes of what I was going for. Fighting your own inner demons. And this is a boy living in a Christian-controlled town that was haunted and terrorized by a pedophilic monster.
So yeah, he was definitely a pedophile.
Yeah, a lot of people forget about that. that he was a pedophile.
I mean, he killed kids, but that was like sort of the undertone.
In the original one, it was undertoned, but in the remake, it was direct.
I never watched the remake because like I listened to that guy talk, and I was just like, nope, I can't. That's not Freddy. I can't fucking do it. Nope.
Well, it's the same guy that played Rorschach. And I think he did fine. I think his problem was bad direction.
Like just the preview, I was like, oh, I can't. Nope. I still have my original 3D glasses from when like Freddy versus Jason in 3D or whatever the fuck that was in theaters. Like I have those. Like when and there's like the instructions on it. When Nancy puts on her glasses, put on your 3D glasses. I have those still. I like Nightmare on Elm Street that much.
But you don't remember the second one.
Well, I probably watched it. It wasn't one of my favorites. Oh, Alice Cooper was in one of them because he was Freddy's dad.
Yep. So was Guar.
Yeah. Alice Cooper. Loved the guy, but the transphobia, can't fucking do it anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and recently Blackie Lawless a WAP.
Well, that's Trumpiness. And
it doesn't matter. If you support Trump, you are anti-trans.
He's an old white guy. All of them are doing that now.
On my personal videos, I try to stay out of politics. I can't be apolitical. I am trans, and the current government climate is to make people like me not be allowed. And anyone that says otherwise has never actually paid attention to what's being said or being supported and pushed.
Yeah, the next 4 years are going to be a shit show, but we will be here at the end.
I honestly think that a few of these episodes might be trans-centric because, surprisingly, there is a large number of horror movies and thrillers and suspense movies that are trans-oriented. You got like The Crying Game, Sleepaway Camp, She-Man, Glenn or Glenda. So it goes on and on. And so we could talk about them. I don't want to particularly focus on some of them, but they're going to come up because I just named all these movies and you probably heard of none of them.
I've heard of Crying Game and I've heard of Glenn or Glenda, but only because I watched the Ed Wood movie.
Well, I think I brought this up to you last night.
Also with Johnny Depp. Huh.
Yeah.
We've come full circle. Back to Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
50 Shades of, or what is it? 6 Degrees of Johnny Depp? 50 Shades of Johnny Depp. Sorry.
No, you're thinking 5 Degrees of Bacon.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
5 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Yeah. We're all 5 people from knowing Kevin Bacon. And Tom Hanks.
Movies with him.
Tom Hanks said that Kevin Bacon was the best smelling actor he's ever worked with. And I think that's a joke. But I kind of want to think that Kevin Bacon just takes care of his health and cleans himself.
But bacon smells good. I think that might be it.
Maybe. That's I think a joke. But I'm just hoping he just smells like nice lilac.
Lilac's good, but enough of a man. I don't know.
What do you want a man to smell like? Like cigar smoke and whiskey?
No, but maybe cedarwood. Cedarwood's a good massive scent.
This is a short episode because we're just kind of testing this out. We don't really have a full setup right now.
Oh, look at the band room. We have so much OTEP stuff. We love her. She's just recently announced that she's putting music. She's supposed to tell us why by the end of the year. So I'm sure she'll still keep creating, doing some sort of thing, and we'll follow her there. But
I'm going to edit in a video of me going over the OTEP stuff in here.
Yeah.
Avoiding that scorpions.
Dude, I got that at the concert in 1993. I'm old, you know.
Here I am.
Oh, and it was in Denver, and little tiny Klaus gets up in the middle of the stage and he goes, "Hello, Denver!" It was great. That's fucking vintage. Respect.
They're from Deutschland.
They are. I mean, I got OTEP bandanas too when she signed one of them. So.
But Yeah, we're gonna be doing these probably like once a week, maybe once every other week. We're trying to shoot for 30 minutes to an hour. This one's probably gonna be like 15, 20 minutes at most.
All right. Well, I'm almost out of beer, so.
That's fine. That's fine. I would like to have it set up better next time. We'll get that resolved. But this is just a quick glimpse into the way my brain works, going between subject
glimpse into
friendly.
insanity.
That's my book.
Oh.
Well, one of my books.
Yeah.
I have 4 books. She's editing one of them.
The latest one. And we did like the movie on peanut bitter.
Yeah, we did do a recording for a short from one of my books called Peanut Bitter. Then we also did another one called A Night's Drive that has been in editing hell for the longest time. And then we are going to be shooting another one soon.
And we're shooting some videos for the band.
I'm editing videos.
Yeah, we've got it. Okay, well, yeah, we shot them. And we've got a new single coming out soon. So look for Gutter Slime Buddies whenever we upload it.
Here's the album cover.
Very soon, coming out.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully.
I don't know, it's up to her.
There's a lot going on in my life.
Yeah.
This is going on our YouTube for our band.
Okay.
So this is going to be its own separate section, but be watching. In the next week or so, you're going to be seeing a video come up that is actually a music video that we shot and I edited. So if it looks bad, don't blame me.
Do blame her, though.
No, blame the people in front of the camera. Which one of them is me? Fuck.
Well, it's better than, splicing together a completely unrelated movie that our old guitar player did.
Oh, fuck that. So, quick little side tangent. Ed Wood, because we brought up Ed Wood with Glenn or Glinda, and you brought up the movie Ed Wood. Ed Wood was a big fan of stock footage. He would base entire movies around the stock footage he could get. I avoid that as much as possible. And so many people I know use stock footage constantly for all their music videos, for film projects, for YouTube videos. And it's like, okay, I can understand if it's something that you physically can't get. Like the atom bomb dropping, or planes flying overhead, or some shit. If you can't get it, I understand. But if it's something as simple as someone cooking food, just put the camera in your damn kitchen. Sit there and just cook the food. No one's going to judge what you're cooking. No one's going to know what you're cooking. You're just using it for footage. That's all you're doing. Sorry, weird side.
This is where her brain goes.
My brain is very stupid. I will be sitting talking about a subject, and then something of that subject will remind me of something else, and then I'll start speaking of that. Then round it back to the subject, and then it will continue, which will then round to another subject because of something else that reminded me. The Cheeto calls that the weave. I call it autistic brain.
I don't think he's autistic. I think he's just stupid.
Yeah, my brain goes
maybe a little bit senile.
Be on the watch for music video. Watch for another film coming out, which is also going to be on the Rejected page. I think Peanut Butter's on the Rejected page.
Peanut Bitter Glimpse into Insanity.
Yes,
is what it's under.
It's on our page here.
I die in it. I lay in a pool of blood. That's pretty much my function.
It's not the actual finished version of the movie. It's just the only one we could release because the location we lost and the actresses we lost.
Well, I mean, I'm one of them, but the other one, there's a little girl in it pretty much, and she is much older now and is not gonna. We're not gonna reshoot that. So she's awesome though. Check her out. Probably link down in the notes. Okay. Thank you for listening to our bullshit. See you soon.
How we wear makeup next time. Bye.